All right, everyone, for all of you who struggle with mewing and who have a hard time habituating keeping the tongue up onto the roof of the mouth, especially the back of the tongue up onto the roof of the mouth, I wanted to share with you how much easier mewing has gotten for me since I've gotten deep into my MSE treatment. I'm in week 6 or 7 now of MSE, and I'm at like 7 or 8 millimeters of bona fide skeletal maxillary expansion. And last night I was hanging out with some guys that I'm working on this project with, and I was doing a lot of talking, and I was noticing that when I would finish talking and someone else would start talking, I would say to myself, okay, why don't you mew now while you're listening? And so I would do a little suction mew and create a vacuum and kick that tongue up onto the roof of my mouth, and it was easy. It was so easy for me to do that. I was able to get back into a suction mew posture within seconds. And this is so key for mewing in an active social lifestyle, is the ability to quickly reestablish that proper tongue posture. I remember before MSE, I was never able to really habituate mewing because it was always relatively easy for me to mew like in a meditative setting, like when I'm doing my mewing walking meditation at the end of the day, when I focus on nothing but my tongue posture and pacing in peace. But socializing, or even being out and about, even if you're not socializing, but having to focus on something other than purely your tongue posture, I would notice that those activities would break my tongue posture, and then it would take too much time or thought for me to get back into that proper tongue posture. So unless I was meditating, it would basically be impossible for me to maintain mewing posture. But with MSE, right? MSE has widened the back of my maxilla as well as the front, but it's the back of the maxilla that's so important, because when you try to kick the ass up with the tongue onto the roof of the mouth, if your teeth are in the way, right? Like if your upper molars, if your tongue, the sides of your tongue are hitting your teeth, whenever you try to get your tongue up onto the roof of your mouth, you're going to be discouraged from doing that. When you're meditating, you can kind of tease the tongue up onto there. You can sneak it in between the teeth without rubbing it on the sharp cusps of your teeth. But if you're socializing or if you're active and you just want to get the tongue back up on there quickly and you hit those teeth, it's just not going to happen regularly for you. You're not going to be able to go into that tongue posture quickly and easily and effortlessly and painlessly. So MSE, I think, has really opened the road for me to habituate mewing, not just in the quieter times of my day, but in the active parts of my day, in the social parts of my day as well. Because I can quickly, once the mewing posture is broken by socializing, for example, get back into it. And it's all about that brevity of the break, right? It's all about the reestablishment time. I think that MSE has allowed me to cut the proper tongue posture reestablishment time down from like 10 seconds to like 2 seconds. So instead of having to think about teasing the tongue back up on there between the teeth, I just hit it. And this is so such a boon to creating a habit out of mewing and to making it more of a 24/7 type thing. So for those of you who struggle with mewing, who can't seem to habituate it, who can only seem to do it well when you're focusing on mewing exclusively, I encourage you to really consider taking that step, right, and expanding that maxilla, splitting that suture, giving yourself an extra handful of millimeters, especially at the back where your molars are, that intermolar width. You want to get it to a place where your tongue can really feel at ease in just getting back up there, where it doesn't have to worry about hitting those damn teeth. And I really think that you'll find that it will really open up the door for you in your mewing practice and make it easier than you ever thought possible to establish that proper tongue posture 24/7. All right, that's it for now. Peace out.